So if you're looking for how to find your DJI Neo 2 drone or how to use the Find My Drone feature for the Neo 2, then you're in the right place. Because in this video, I'll show you step by step how you can use the feature to find a lost drone using either the controller or the DJI Fly app. And this works whether you've lost your drone through loss of signal, crashed it, or you've landed somewhere where you can't see it. So this happened to me back last year where I lost my Neo 1 doing a flyaway. A few 100 yards down the riverbank, went in some scrub and took the best part of 5 hours to locate it. So hopefully it won't happen to you, but if it does, you know exactly what to do. And before I go any further, I'm not sponsored, so if you could do the like, subscribe thing, that would be really appreciated. So in the video, I'm going to cover how Find My Drone works, how to use the last known GPS location, also how to make your DJI Neo 2 either bleep or flash, and what to do if the drone is powered off. So if the worst does happen and you lose your DJI Neo 2, then you don't need to panic because you know exactly what you need to do. So Find My Drone on the DJI Neo 2 uses the drone's last recorded GPS location inside the DJI Fly app. So this means if your drone had a GPS lock, you can navigate back to the last known location. If the drone still has battery power, you can trigger the beeping and the flashing, and that's going to help you locate it. But if the battery is dead, you'll still be able to see a pin on the map showing where the drone was last connected. And this is the main recovery tool that DJI gives you. So knowing how to use Find My Drone will ultimately help save your drone. So you'd use the controller method if, for example, you're still in a field, your controller is powered on, but you can't visually see the DJI Neo 2. So to get it to work, you'd turn on your controller, open the DJI Fly app, tap on the menu or the 3 dots in the corner, and then go to Safety, or you can go to Find My Drone. Tap Find My Drone, and now you'll see the DJI Neo 2's last known GPS location on the map. And if the drone is still powered on, tap the flashlight or the Make the Beep drone, and then listen carefully for any noise. And this is going to be extremely helpful if you're in somewhere where you've got tall grass, bushes, trees, anywhere where the drone's going to be obscured from view. Now, when you're looking at the map is going to show you your location as well as the drone's last location. So you really need to use any landmarks that are around you. So instead of staring at the screen, you need to look up, look ahead, and walk towards the pin. Now, when it comes to using the phone app, you're going to use the phone app if the controller is off or disconnected and you've already left the area. So again, if you're using the DJI Fly app on your phone, you need to log into your DJI account, then tap Profile, go down to the flight records or Find My Drone, and you need to select your most recent flight. Then tap on that and you'll see the DJI 2's last known location on the map. And again, if the drone still has power, you can trigger the lights or the beeping noise. Now obviously if the DJI Neo 2 is powered off, you're not going to hear anything. So you need to walk to the pinned location, start searching in a 5 to 10 meter radius, and obviously you need to look at any tall grass, bushes, look up into the trees. If you've got any buildings nearby, check the rooftops, but take your time, because the more slowly you do the search will probably result in you finding the drone faster. Now if you've got anything with you like loud music, you need to turn that off and try and do it in a quiet environment, because the quieter the better. Also, if you have got a torch with you, you may be beneficial using that, especially if you've got reflective strips on the drone, because obviously that's going to reflect the light back to you. And as I said, search in slow patterns, scanning from left to right, and don't forget to look up in trees, because drones love trees. But obviously there are some things you can do to avoid losing your DJI Neo 2 in the first place. And these are pretty straightforward. Things like waiting for a strong GPS signal before you're taking off. Set your return to home height above any trees or buildings. Don't fly on low batteries. Don't fly further than you can walk. And as I just said, try and add some sort of bright reflective sticker to your drone, because that's going to be helpful in the future. And you will be grateful that you've done that. So that's basically how you would find a lost DJI Neo 2 drone using the Find My Drone on the controller or the DJI Fly app. So the plan is now I'm going to launch the drone, I'm going to do 2 separate flights and then use both methods with the controller and the app to locate the drone. And just to show how easy it is, I've brought the local village idiot with me. So I'm going to fly the drone, land it, and then I'm going to give the controllers over to him and he's going to find it. So if he can find it, then basically anybody can. And this is the point where I stop for 2 minutes and say, I'm not sponsored, so if you could do the like, subscribe and the notification bell, that'd be greatly appreciated. There's also the option there for buy me a coffee, or you could do a super thanks if you are finding the video useful. And any funds I get from that are going to go towards buying new equipment for the channel, so that would be really greatly appreciated too. Right, so as I said, I'm just going to do a quick flight, not too far, just over these bushes, and then I'm going to send Nigel to try and find the drone. So I've got the home point updated. Face the other way so you don't cheat. So I've flown it away now, so it's not too far, it's only 50 odd meters away. And then I'm just going to bring the drone down and land it there. So as I said in the video, I'm going to press the 3 dots in the corner, then go to safety, scroll down to find my drone. And you can see on the map now, it's got the blue location is where I am, and the red location, the little arrow, is where the drone is. And on the bottom left, you can see it's got the start the flash and beeping. So I'm going to give it over to Nigel and let him do his thing. So as you can see, it is really straightforward using the controller. So I'm going to change location now, and then we're going to do exactly the same thing. But this time we're going to use the Go Fly app. So now I'm just going to do it using the drone and the app on the phone. Now, as I said earlier, you do need to make sure you've got a home point, but if you're using the app, it doesn't actually show you how many satellites you've got. So when you launch it, make sure it does actually come up saying home point updated before you actually fly the drone off. So I'm going to go into manual control. I'm going to send the drone that way behind all these trees, then give the phone back to Nigel again and let him go and find it for me. So it's come up on the screen, home point updated. So over to the wide screen. So I'm not connected through to the drone now, so that's going to simulate as if it's running out of power or the batteries come out. So I'm just going to go into my profile, select find my drone, and again, if I zoom in there, you can see my position, the drone's last position, and you can also see a small thumbnail of what the drone actually saw before it crashed. And if I play that, you can see it's going to show you a video of what its last moments were. So that should help you find the drone in a more difficult terrain. So I'm just going to hand the phone over to Nigel and let him go and find it for me. So as you can see, it's just as easy using the Fly app on the phone as is using the controller. It was more of a difficult terrain because obviously this time the drone had come down into the bushes and he wasn't using the beeping or flashing, but he still managed to find the drone quite easily once he followed the route back to where the drone was last known. Okay, so that's the end of the video. If you did find it useful, let me know in the comments below. And if you have lost your DJI Neo 2, let me know how you managed to recover it. As I said earlier, there's the option there for buy me a coffee or a super thanks. If you'd like to do that, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you've got any comments or questions in relation to the DJI Neo, the Neo 2, the Mini 4 Pro, the Mini 5 Pro, or the Hover X1 Pro or Pro Max, or any action cameras such as the Action 6 or the DJI Nano, also let me know in the comments below and I'll catch you again next time. So thanks very much.